Hey Spurs fans, welcome back to another update on our San Antonio Spurs. Before we jump into today's breaking news, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. And here's something special for you. Everyone who subscribes and leaves a comment with their name and the city they're watching for will automatically be entered into our giveaway to win an official San Antonio Spurs jersey. So don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and comment your name and city below. Stay tuned, because the next Spurs fan wearing the jersey could be you. The video begins with a dramatic pause, the camera sweeping across a packed AT&T Center as fans hold their breath. Suddenly, the lights dim, and a single spotlight illuminates the tunnel. Out steps the newest sensation. The Spurs have shocked the NBA by announcing the signing of the Cavaliers' rising star, a move that has sent shockwaves through the basketball world. The crowd erupts in disbelief. Fireworks explode above, and the words flash across the screen. Spurs announce Cavaliers' 2-star. The atmosphere is electric, and the curiosity surrounding this blockbuster decision is palpable. Almost instantly, the announcement became the most talked-about story in sports. Clips of the unveiling went viral within minutes, sparking debates, celebrations, and even tears of joy from fans who had long dreamed of seeing a superstar of this caliber in San Antonio. The atmosphere in the city was euphoric, with celebrations spilling into the streets as if a championship had already been won. For the Spurs organization, this signing represents a bold new chapter. Known for their disciplined culture and methodical approach to team building, the franchise has historically avoided splashy acquisitions. Yet, the decision to bring in a Cavaliers star signals a seismic shift, one that blends tradition with ambition. The Spurs are not just aiming to compete, they are aiming to dominate. The arrival comes at a time when the Spurs are nurturing a promising young core. His leadership, experience, and versatile skill set are expected to accelerate their development, transforming potential into performance. The thought of him mentoring rising stars while still performing an elite level has fans and analysts alike predicting a renaissance in San Antonio basketball. The signing also carries symbolic weight. This Cavaliers star has always been more than a player. He is a cultural icon, a global ambassador for the sport, and a voice for resilience. His decision to join the Spurs elevates the franchise's profile worldwide, attracting attention from markets far beyond Texas. Suddenly, San Antonio is not just a basketball city. It is the epicenter of a global phenomenon. The press conference announcing the deal was a spectacle in itself. Flanked by Spurs executives and coaches, he spoke with conviction about his reasons for choosing San Antonio. He praised the team's culture, the city's passion, and his desire to contribute to building something lasting. His words resonated deeply, painting a picture of a man who sees this move not as a final act, but as a continuation of his legacy. Fans responded with overwhelming enthusiasm. Season tickets sold out within hours. Merchandise featuring the new star and Spurs colors flooded stores, and local businesses launched promotions celebrating his arrival. The city seemed to transform overnight, with murals, billboards, and even street art commemorating the historic signing. National media outlets dissected every angle of the story. Analysts debated how his presence would alter the Western Conference hierarchy, with many predicting that the Spurs could immediately contend for a championship. The narrative shifted from rebuilding to resurgence, with San Antonio suddenly positioned as a powerhouse once again. Former Spurs legends weighed in, offering their support and excitement. Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker all issued statements welcoming him to the franchise, framing his arrival as a continuation of the team's tradition of excellence. Their endorsements added gravitas to the moment, bridging the past with the future. The impact extended beyond basketball. Local leaders highlighted how his presence could inspire youth across the city, encouraging participation in sports and education. Community programs began planning initiatives tied to his arrival, aiming to harness the excitement for long-term social benefits. Economically, the signing is expected to generate massive returns. Tourism officials anticipate a surge in visitors eager to witness him in action, while businesses near the arena prepare for record-breaking crowds. The ripple effect of his arrival is being hailed as transformative for San Antonio's economy. Internationally, the news resonated with fans across the globe. From Europe to Asia, basketball enthusiasts celebrated the move, with many expressing newfound interest in the Spurs. His global appeal ensures that San Antonio will enjoy unprecedented visibility on the world stage. On the court, the possibilities are tantalizing. His ability to adapt his game, whether as a scorer, facilitator, or defender, makes him the ultimate weapon. Combined with the Spurs' discipline system, his versatility could unlock new dimensions of play, redefining how the team approaches competition. Opposing teams are already strategizing for the challenge. Coaches across the league acknowledge that facing the Spurs will now require innovative defensive schemes to counter his multifaceted skill set. His presence alone forces opponents to rethink their approach, giving San Antonio a psychological edge before the game even begins. The cultural fusion of this Cavaliers star and the Spurs is also noteworthy. San Antonio's rich heritage, combined with his global influence, creates a unique blend of tradition and modernity. The partnership symbolizes unity, resilience, and ambition, resonating far beyond the basketball court. Social media continues to amplify the excitement. Fans share highlight reels, speculative lineups, and artistic tributes, turning the announcement into a digital festival. The hashtag #SpursShockNBA trends worldwide, cementing the story as one of the most significant sports events of the year. He himself appears energized by the move. In interviews, he expressed gratitude for the warm welcome and excitement about the journey ahead. His demeanor suggests a man who is not winding down, but gearing up for another chapter of greatness. The Spurs coaching staff is equally enthusiastic. They see him not only as a player, but as a catalyst for innovation, someone whose unique skill set allows for creative strategies that could redefine the team's identity. Their vision is clear. With this Cavaliers star, the Spurs are aiming for nothing less than championships. As the celebrations continue, one thing becomes clear: this is more than a signing. It is a declaration of intent, a statement that the Spurs are ready to reclaim their place among the NBA's elite. The arrival marks the dawn of a new era, one filled with hope, ambition, and the promise of greatness. And as the echoes of the announcement reverberate across the city and the world, fans savor the moment, knowing they are witnessing history. The Spurs shocking the NBA with the signing of a Cavaliers star is not just a headline. It is a story that will be told for generations, a chapter in basketball lore that begins with fireworks, a spotlight, and a roar that shook San Antonio to its core. Before we go on, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Your support keeps our Spurs coverage strong and brings you the latest updates straight from San Antonio. And jump into the comments. Tell us what you think about today's news. The shockwaves of the Spurs announcing the signing of the Cavaliers star continue to reverberate across the NBA, and the repercussions are being felt in every corner of the basketball world. Analysts on national television are still dissecting the implications, with many calling it one of the boldest moves in recent memory. The sheer magnitude of the decision has sparked endless debates about how the Western Conference hierarchy will be reshaped, and fans remain glued to every update. In Cleveland, the reaction was immediate and emotional. Fans expressed heartbreak at losing a cornerstone of their franchise, with many taking to social media to share memories and highlights of his time with the Cavaliers. Yet, there was also a sense of pride, acknowledging that his legacy in Cleveland was secure and that his move to San Antonio represented a new chapter in his journey. The duality of emotions underscored how deeply he had connected with the community. San Antonio, meanwhile, has embraced the news with unrestrained enthusiasm. Local media outlets have dedicated entire segments to the announcement, replaying the unveiling video and analyzing every word of his press conference. The city's emotional investment in his career underscores how quickly he has become woven into the fabric of the Spurs' identity, even before his first official game. Nationally, the story has dominated headlines, with commentators framing the move as a turning point for the league. Some argue that his decision signals a new era of aggressive team building, while others emphasize the cultural significance of a superstar choosing San Antonio over more traditional markets. The narrative has shifted from speculation to certainty. The Spurs are back in the spotlight. Social media has amplified the excitement, turning the signing into a global phenomenon. Fans have created tribute videos, digital art, and speculative lineups, while hashtags like hashtag SpursShockNBA and hashtag CavStarToSpurs trended worldwide. The digital outpouring reflects the universal appeal of his story, with supporters from different countries expressing solidarity and admiration. Within the Spurs organization, his arrival has prompted a wave of optimism. Executives and coaches are reevaluating strategies, considering how to maximize his unique skill set. His influence extends beyond statistics. He is a leader, a motivator, and a symbol of resilience. Integrating that intangible presence into the team's culture will be a challenge, but one that promises immense rewards. His teammates have spoken openly about the impact of his signing. Their messages of support highlight the camaraderie and respect he has already earned in the locker room. For them, his arrival is not just a professional shift, but a personal boost. Dies featuring his name and number sold out almost instantly. Local businesses near the arena reported record-breaking traffic, and tourism officials predicted a surge in visitors eager to witness him in action. The economic ripple effect is being hailed as transformative for San Antonio's economy. Internationally, the signing has resonated with fans who admire his career trajectory and global stature. Basketball communities across Europe, Asia, and South America have discussed his decision, framing it as part of a larger narrative about the mobility of modern athletes. His words at the press conference, emphasizing his respect for the Spurs culture, have been translated into multiple languages, amplifying their emotional impact. Ultimately, the repercussion of his arrival is not just about wins and losses. It is about identity, community, and the emotional bond between a player and his city. His signing has left an indelible mark on San Antonio, and his commitment ensures that hope endures. The story is far from over, and the anticipation of what comes next keeps the basketball world captivated. That's it for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay on top of every exclusive San Antonio Spurs news drop, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. And don't forget, your opinion matters to Spurs Nation. Share your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video.